How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. Just Jules. No, we're not going to have to wait until they finish, Jules. The note on my television says tip-off is at 9:07. So within 3 minutes, it should, I guess they're going to kick the dudes off. It says tip at 9:07, also available on ESPN app. So I guess we're going to find out because there's a note at the bottom. Amy's in the house as well. Martha Cano 1. So Martha, they added a 1 to you? Yeah. Jules, where are you watching? What platform are you on? And do you have that note too? Because this right here is a blowout. Louisville Dudes 79, East Michigan 44. Yeah, they're YouTube. I don't know what YouTube is doing. You were looking. Oh, okay, Fubo. That's what I'm on. And it says It says tip at 9:07 Eastern. So, and it says also available on ESPN app. But I don't know. But I don't. I'm assuming this is going to get kicked off. If 9:07 comes in a minute, and this is still on, then I'll try to go on over to the ESPN app and see what happens, because I'm new to this Fubo stuff. What's up, Vian? Hello. Yeah, Louisville and Michigan. It says 9:07, so we'll see. Okay, so now it says now on ACCNX and the ESPN app. It just popped up. What's up, Terry? So now I got to try to launch the Why didn't it just say that in the beginning? Like, it's not going to be over here. Don't be messing with me. Now I got to find ESPN app. And it takes a million years for that thing to load. Yeah, but now it's telling me to go to the app. I guess. Hold up, let me see. Sports. Let's see if we can get it to roll. Play the channel. Emma. I don't know what this thing is doing. Emma, Lisa's in the house. Terry's in the house. Emma starting out with the big $9.99. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Now we got to see if we can get the game, because there's another game on this one. So let's try to load up the ESPN app. I'm new to this stuff. Okay. Yeah, I heard some stuff about it. I gotta look more into it and then cover that, Jules. Cover that. The ESPN app is so slow. It certainly is interesting, Jules. It's rather interesting. Let me see what we can get. Women's. Do you see it on the ESPN app? Vian, it doesn't show you as a member. It doesn't have the emblem next to it. Okay, so I don't see it here on the ESPN app. These people better not be messing with me. Let me go to the search bar and see if we can get it. Notre Dame. There it is. Live and upcoming. Okay. I think we're gonna, it's not showing it. So yeah, they moved it over here. Come on, everybody, making me miss the beginning. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you too. Yeah, it's 2-5 Notre Dame. So it made me miss the beginning of the game. Yeah, it just takes ESPN forever to launch. There's Hannah Hidalgo. Her stats are off the charts. Hannah with the ball, gives it to the corner on from the inbounder. Misses a three. Oh, goodness. 5-2 Notre Dame. Oh, Hannah gets her hand on the ball. Jump. So this Maddie Morrison, number 0 for Central Michigan, is averaging 18.6 points, 4.8 rebounds, 2.4 assists. All right, so they got Carolyn Peck calling the game. Yeah, she is. I saw her numbers. Let me pump those numbers in again. It's ridiculous in a good way. But I haven't seen her play yet this season. So one game she had 16 steals. Like what? So Hannah Hidalgo is averaging 27.4 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game, and 4.2 assists per game, and shooting 46.8% from the field. That's ridiculous. Now, of course, her numbers likely gonna go up with Olivia Miles not being there and being at TCU. But my goodness, there's Hannah, hands it off. All right. All the empty seats, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's 0. Good handles. Oh, goodness gracious. They got her. Oh, with the turnaround. Off the glass. Okay, we see you, Maddie Morrison. There's Hannah. Oh, fakes the girl out of her shoes, pulls up. Short. Okay, here they go. There's Notre Dame pushing the pace. You got 2 on 4. Bad pass to Hidalgo, but she handles it. Uses the screen. Kicks it back out. A little sloppy right now. Sanchez misses. Here they go, pushing it. Oh, she slipped. Misses. Prosper with the rebound. Bransford drives baseline and finishes. It is now 7-4 Notre Dame. Hey, everybody. Barry, what's up? Says, hey, Adrienne, speaking of Hannah, by the time Indiana Fever gets their first round draft pick, it actually makes sense to reunite Caitlin with Hannah Stolke. We'll see. Uh-oh. Pass out. Horrible passing right now. Come on, Notre Dame, pick it up. Hannah, so you're saying that by the time Indiana gets their first round draft pick, which will be number 10, it makes sense to reunite Caitlin with Hannah Stolke. So hard to know who's. Oh, there's the cookies. There's the cookies, Hidalgo. Oh my goodness. And again, she has. I don't know. Let me see how many steals she's got per game. Goodness gracious. She has 6.2 steals per game. Are you kidding me? She's like a net, man. Look at her. And one from Central Michigan. Nice. Cookies by Hannah and scored. So yeah, Barry, if I don't know, it's hard to know at number 10. I said I didn't think that Stokey would go in the first round, but I don't know. She can ball out with the best of them, Vianne, for sure. Hit that like button, everybody, and rebound. Pulling the trigger there. Short. Central Michigan slows it up.
Number of newcomers on this team for Central Michigan, 5 in total. You see Turner, who was one of the
Look at Notre Dame's D. Look at that D. Look at that D. Oh, cookies. Hannah pushing the ball. I don't know who's going to get credit for that steal there. Pulls up for 3. No good. I like that. I like the fast pace. Let's go. Look at Hannah. Look how she slides her feet. Okay. Michigan hanging in there. 8-9. Notre Dame. Hannah gets rid of it. And they're going to set it up. Vanessa De Jesus says, I'm going to set it up. Oh, nice. Nice cut to the high post from Bransford in the finish. I got the rosters up because I don't know their names. Jules also says she won't go in the first round. She'll go second round. In your opinion? Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, Michigan just tied the game. De Jesus gets it up. Bransford misses. Oh, offensive rebound and counted. Excellent. Barry says, just thinking about the connection those two had is something to think about. You know, I wonder, though. I wonder how much they think that way. 3 years later. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how much WNBA franchises think about that, because it's a whole different ball game in college. I mean, maybe with Paige and AZ because it's like 1 year removed. I'm not sure. We'll find out. We will find out. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. For me, after this is over, I'm having some salmon. You guys know how I do with the salmon. How many of you actually have able to watch the game right now? Like you have Fubo or ESPN app, rather? Anybody? How many of you Fubo people? Anybody? Salmon, and I'm watching the game also. You don't like salmon? Oh my goodness. It's been a while since I've had salmon, but I was like, I need to get back into the salmon because I was away. You know how you do when you're away. Just came back from Branson, Missouri, as you know. And so when you're away, you're eating out all the time and blah, 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 blah. So, okay, Brian is also watching. Connie is watching on Disney Plus, ESPN, but it's too slow. Amy said. Vianne said, oh, Vianne, welcome back, Vianne. All right. I should be resubscribed by now, the rookie level. I'm sorry about that. I must have accidentally unsubscribed. No apologies at all. I'm glad you're here. Yes, I am glad. Thank you. You don't eat any seafood. Oh, wow. Now, I did have fish while I was away. Martha says, now, Martha, now you're 22. You were just Martha Cano 1. Now you're Martha Cano 22. And you love salmon. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to have salmon. I think I'm going to have a sweet potato. It's going to be it's going to be 10 o'clock by the time that happens. It's 8 o'clock here. Some of you, it's a late night if you hang in there, because if you're on the East Coast, it's already after 9 o'clock. I love salmon. Neil Ivy. I remember her playing in college. I believe her son. Isn't her son in the NBA? I know he's a Christian and very vocal about it. I remember Neil Ivy when she played. I changed it to 22. That's right. Let's go. 22 is a special number. All right. Right after that timeout, Central Michigan throws it away. Let's go. It is 11-13 with Notre Dame. Both teams are 4-1 on the season. De Jesus to Hannah. I looked the other way, and now they're full court. I looked the other way, and they scored. Oh, nice. Okay. This Maddie Morrison turned the corner, finger rolled it. 13-15. That number 0 is quick. So, latest news, but she misses the free throw. Latest news, of course, Kelsey Mitchell. What's up, Kat? Yes, Jewel, her son Jaden. Yes. Kelsey Mitchell, Project B. Kelsey Mitchell, Project B, but not on the USA basketball training camp, which I find very interesting. Everybody going to be in Project B or what? Very interesting. There's Hidalgo. Misses. It's 13-15. Close game. Hannah's on ball. They switch. Missed everything. Morrison missed it all. Project B will put Unrivaled out of business. Yeah, if it stays at that same time of year. Project B, Cat, is November 26th through April. Oh, nice. Step through. Hannah Hidalgo. Yeah, November 26th through April. So 1 year from now, and it'll go through April, which is, and obviously Unrivaled is January through March. So it wipes out Unrivaled. Woo, for 3. Ayana Moore. Nice 3. Ayana Moore. Yeah, it totally covers. It's no conflict with the WNBA in terms of time. At this point, of course, we know that's subject to change. But in terms of Unrivaled, that's why some people think that Who was it? Was it Breonna Stewart who posted something about like traders or something? Some people think that that was in reference to these players signing up with Project B and not Unrivaled. How do people sign up for both of those? Didn't some of the ladies do that? Well, Unrivaled will be done. So like Alyssa Thomas, Kelsey Mitchell, whoever else, they can play Unrivaled this season because it'll be over in March. And then they'll play the WNBA season, I guess. And then they'll go have a couple months off and they'll go right to Project B. But then next year they won't be able to do Unrivaled if the dates stay the same. But right now they can't. And of course they signed them to Unrivaled before, I guess, knowing about Project B. So they got Hannah sitting on the bench right now. Miss. Exactly. This year, but not next. I can't imagine that Breonna Stewart and Michigan ends with the shot 15-20 end of the first. I can't imagine that Breonna Stewart and Nafisa Collier are happy about this unless they think there's room, which I got a video I'm preparing. Unless they think that there's an appetite for 4 professional basketball leagues. What's up, Freedom? Good evening. In the house. Yeah. So it'll be interesting, without a doubt. What's gonna happen what's going to happen if the next announcement or the last announcement or whatever, an announcement comes that Caitlin Clark has also signed for Project B? What would that be like? Would that crash the internet or what? Would that crash the internet? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Would she do it? Connie says, I think she will. Wow. It would crash the internet, Barry said. Kat said, yep. Would it crash the WNBA? I mean, Caitlin doesn't need the money to do it. I think if she thought it would hurt the WNBA, she wouldn't do it. But I mean, I see Camila Cardoso, I see Nneka Ogwumike, I see Kelsey Mitchell. Barry says you don't think she would. Vianne, she says no. She doesn't think she would do it. Okay. What if the WNBA doesn't have a season? Then, of course, they get another opportunity to have a season, right? I guess. How does this work? It's the 24th of November. Something has to be done between the now and the 30th, right? If Caitlin has signed, we wouldn't know because that would be their last announcement. Can't imagine. Vianne says CC is not going to do anything to hurt the WNBA. That's what I have always said. But if she feels that the WNBA is hurting the players, would that change her mindset? Is this the league that she thought it was? Brian says, was Kelsey not invited to that's my question. And it is a mistake, I think. And it's disrespectful. Kelsey's like, she's in the MVP conversation. What happened? I would take her over Paige. Your thoughts? Yeah, I definitely think it's surprising to me. And I noticed that other people are saying that as well. Would I take her over Paige? I would take her and Paige. You know? But yeah, that really surprised me. I thought people were finally beginning to give her that respect. Well, the one who's going to be coaching at Freedom is Kara Lawson, the Duke coach, former Tennessee Lady Vols. But I don't know if she made those decisions or not. It's kind of interesting. Is it possible that was a horrible pass in the middle of traffic? Is it possible that over Angel Reese? Yeah, two different positions, of course. I don't know. Like, you think Kelsey would have said no? Barry says the WNBA crazy to allow this to happen. Remember the baseball strike back in the mid-90s? That ruined baseball for a lot of people for more than a decade. Yep. All right, here we go. On the run, 3-on-1 break. And the layup. You got to get a layup on the 3-on-1 break. It is 22-15. Sue Bird is in charge. Okay, so we know she is picking Paige. Yep, UConn sorority. But you would also think she would pick Kelsey. I think she's got a lot of respect for Kelsey. A 3 from Michigan, 18-22. 18-22. We need some more excitement in some of these games. Come on, Hannah. We're watching you. Sets the screen and gets the roll. 24-18 Notre Dame. Right. Just Jules says this is a try. Oh, let's see. Freedom says she must not have that much respect for Kelsey. I don't know. She probably didn't make the decision by herself, but would Kelsey not want to do it? I don't know. But like you said, she's gonna go with Paige. But I would not go with Paige over Kelsey. This is a tryout for the team, and maybe Mitchell doesn't need to try out, and that's why she's not there. But I was gonna say one would say the same of Caitlin, but not necessarily. Cookies. I like that. Let's go. Cookies. Yes, this is the tryout. And I don't know, just odd to me. They're all, well, some of them are not young, which is the interesting thing. Some of them need to get out the way. Like, isn't Chelsea Gray? Isn't Chelsea Gray on the list? Why is Chelsea Gray like cookies almost? Why are the young folks? Why? I mean, I don't want to boot out people who are older but can still play. Yeah, Grinder's still on the team. Freedom, isn't that wild? That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been thinking. Like, you got Gray, you got Griner. It's wild. I'm not taking Chelsea Gray over Kelsey Mitchell. How old is Chelsea Gray? She's 33. She seems older. Grandmama. And Kelsey is 30. Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah. Do you think that they didn't want to have on the USA for the training camp? Do you think they didn't want to have 3 members of the Indiana Fever? Asia probably didn't want to do it. This is just the starter tryouts. Mitchell, I'm sure, will be on the team, but she's not trying out at Duke. You mean UNC, right? I think they're at UNC. So wait. So you're saying, Jules, you're saying that, yeah, Asia probably didn't want to do it. Yeah, double. Are you saying that there are plenty of other players who are going to be trying out that aren't on that list? Like, why would Mitchell be the one not on the list? I don't understand. What am I missing? Help me to understand. There's another tryout in January with another whole group of people. Like, here's a fun fact: the last time Caitlin Clark was at Cameron Indoor, she did not have a good game there. Actually, that's not really a fun fact. What's Cameron Indoor? Oh, Cameron Indoor Stadium. Duke. Okay. It's not a fun fact, right? It is 1829. Oh, cookies! Here comes Hannah. And she's above everybody. She got some help on that steal, but my goodness. Whew. Most of March is training camp. That's what I thought, but I could be wrong. I read somewhere that there's another tryout. Okay. Might be. That was Caitlin's sophomore year when she played against Duke there. Isn't the camp going to be at UNC? Why wouldn't Asia want to do it? Isn't it quite an honor? So, how many of you are feeling with this game on, like, totally excited about the game? Like, what games get you excited? Because I really think something has to be done with these women's college basketball games. Asia has nothing to prove and probably doesn't want to travel. She's got nothing to prove, but it's USA basketball. Isn't that what you generally want to do? I think they got to figure out a way to make these games. I don't know. When I was growing up, honestly, I didn't watch women's college basketball. Not until I was an adult did I watch women's college basketball. Bears games? Is that the Chicago Bears? What's up, Troop? When I was growing up, I watched men's college basketball. St. John's, Mark Jackson, Georgetown, with Patrick Ewing, Syracuse. You know, I didn't watch. I just didn't watch women's college basketball. But then, as a young adult, Coach Pat Summitt. Oh, mercy. Let's go. I think a lot of people get excited for Iowa, to watch Iowa's games. Yep. Barry says Hawkeyes being ranked number 11 today, right behind number 10. Iowa State is going to make for a great game. I think that would be exciting. Yep. I didn't watch women's college basketball, Freedom said, until Caitlin Clark played. Wow. Yeah, I watched Coach Summitt. I watched, that's when I started watching LA Tech, Louisiana Tech. Oh, Skylar Diggins is in the house. She's got the most steals in Notre Dame history at 381. Neil Ivey, the coach, at 348. Hannah Hidalgo with 314. And she's got another year to go. Woo! I watched the UConn. I watched it. It all started with Tennessee, though. I watched Rutgers with Coach C. Vivian Stringer, who used to coach Iowa, but I didn't even know she used to coach Iowa. I didn't watch. Okay, so Jules says, okay, I Googled it. It says that there's not a single fixed number of tryouts for the team, as selections are made through a combination of training camps and review process by the selection committee. Right, which is what I mean. Like, it's surprising that Kelsey's not there since there's not a fixed number of tryouts, in the review process. Oh, nice turn. Barry said same. Lots of empty seats. Where are the people? Goodness gracious. Hannah on the ball, dead ball. De Jesus on ball now. Here comes the screen. A horrible screen. Another horrible screen. 3-point shot. Miss. Beautiful box out. Who was that? Number 8. Prosper. Hannah with the beautiful pass. And the floater. And it falls in. It's about to be a blowout. 35-18 Notre Dame. Both teams 4-1 on the season. Hannah is all over the ball. Oh, my goodness. And she hits it from behind. Oh, nice. Nice from Central Michigan. De Jesus says, I'm bringing the ball up. She gets it up to Hannah. Hannah for 3. In and out. She was robbed. Wow. I got to get the box score up. 3:23 left in this first half. Look at Hannah. I mean, look at her hand all over the ball. I love defense. So watching her play defense to me, not everybody gets excited with defense, but watching her defense to me is something to watch. Energizer Bunny. And I remember last year when she was playing, when they were playing Juju Watkins and USC, and Juju didn't want none of that. She was so scared of that defense. A block and a foul. Barry says, I never watched any basketball until I was at a sports bar and caught the Iowa Hawkeyes playing with Caitlin Clark in the championship 2024. It was all over after that. The Caitlin Clark effect, right? Jules says, at least you're honest, Freedom, as other people claim they've been watching for 5 to 15 years. I mean, I played basketball, and I watched. Part of me playing basketball was watching the men play basketball. I don't know that I ever watched. I don't remember watching. I don't even know if they were on television as much. Maybe. But I watched the guys. Syracuse, St. John's, Georgetown, some Villanova, some UNC, of course, some Duke. Women's basketball. Then as an adult, I started watching, like I said, Tennessee, UConn, Duke, and Stanford. Tara Vanderveer was coaching Stanford. C. Vivian Stringer was coaching Rutgers. Gail Gestenkorf was coaching Duke. I'm talking about women's basketball. Obviously, Coach Pat Summitt, Gino Auriemma. Oh, wow, nice move. Freedom says, I didn't even watch men's college basketball for a very long time, or professional basketball for that matter. Now I grew up watching the NBA. Before Caitlin Clark, the last time I watched any college basketball, regardless of was the 2000s. It got boring. I do love watching college basketball, men and women, and I like the Emirates Cup for the NBA because that's fun to watch. I think back at this time of the season, watching women's college basketball can be painful. There they go. It's Hidalgo. Oh, nasty crossover. Kicks it out to the left corner. Miss her shot, which messed up her assist. What's up, True? What are you doing, buddy? What? 35-23. 1:55 to go in the first half.
See, there's a little bit of hesitation for Central Michigan. They catch it, try to figure it out instead of having a plan once they catch the ball. Hard take to the basket.
I agree with the Emirates Cup.
On the way up, she's fouled. And we'll go to the line and shoot two. Picks up the personal foul. That's her second.
We got 35 in the chat, which is perfect because Notre Dame has 35 points to Michigan's 23 points. Connie, I only watched Ladies Final Four, maybe, but CC is when I started watching more, but girls need to slow down a little. Clara is in the house. What's up, Clara? It's funny because I actually have your Facebook post up. It's on the piano. Is it Kawhi and Coda? Your cat about to play the piano. Hannah, man, she's not hitting well tonight. Not shooting well. There you go. Oh, nice cut to the basket, Michigan, and she gets fouled. The women know how to share. To me, that's what makes it better. Yeah, I've always said that women, speaking of the WNBA, Cowie. Oh, Cowie. Okay. That women are more fundamentally sound, which is surprising why the WNBA miss a lot of layups. But generally speaking, I think women have tended to be Kawasaki. Got it. Yes. Have tended to be more fundamentally sound because they have to, women are not going to play above the rim for the, and so they would have to be more fundamentally sound. So, but it just is it's a slower game. Man, she's quick. Nice Euro. Man, Hannah is going to be a first round pick at some point. Kawasaki. But I agree, Barry. They do share. That's what I liked about watching Iowa play the other night. Like you just see how they just pass the ball.
We talked about the three-point shooting, the drop-off that we've seen from last year to the start of this season. Well, you get a little more time to shoot the ball when you're on the floor with 36. She was an outstanding three-point shooter. Notre Dame beat number one goal percentage a season ago with record
38-26. Less than a minute to go in this half. Cookies. Jesus to the rack. Goodness. Let's go. 40-26, Notre Dame. De Jesus is a senior.
Taylor Anderson, the senior out of South Lyon, Michigan. Another look at it here.
Look at that. Cookies. Oh, she got hurt.
The Jesus arm elbow caught her across the face. So she's at the end of the bench. And the athletic training staff is giving her the attention that she needs.
That only changes. They get a contract that pays them big bonuses for making selfish plays. Well,
now scored 20 points off of
30 seconds to go. Like an 8-second differential.
against the zone. We gotta get the ball swung.
Cookies. Here we go. Oh, nice little. No call. I missed it. This is starting to make me itch. 5 seconds. Uh-oh. Morrison hits the 3. Money shot. When did California join the ACC and Stanford? I have no idea. That was a nice 3. Nice momentum to end the half for Central Michigan. All right, who's going to sound off? Who's going to sound off now? Somebody, member of the channel, sound off about Project B, about Caitlin on the USA team, about Kelsey Mitchell, about anything going on. If you're a member of the channel, you know how it is. Open mic. Anybody want to come on? Anybody want to come on? What are you thinking? About college basketball? About the NBA? So for this USA basketball, the coaches are going to be obviously Carol Lawson, Stephanie White's in there too. Somebody else, I'm not sure. Which Iowa Hawkeyes are still wearing Caitlin's shoes? I don't know. I like Kelsey Mitchell. That's all I got to say. You need to come on and say it. Come on the microphone. Come on the open mic, Cat. Come on the open mic. Just Jules, come on the open mic. Let's go. What about the CBA? What are you thinking? All kinds of topics. I'm throwing the topics out. CBA. I'm just typing them in the chat. CBA. Project B. Freedom. Jody. What's up, Jody? California and Stanford join ACC July, August 2024. We got the scholars in here. Jules said, I had dental work done today. I have a mouthful of gauze. All right. Abby, deal is a big deal. So who else? What do you got? I said CBA. Here's the topic. CBA. Project B. USA basketball. Draft WNBA. Were you with us? Were you with us last night for the draft lottery? WNBA draft. What else? Steph Curry. What's up? I'd love for you to talk about Steph Curry leaving. He felt like them not signing Clark. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a video on that. I saw some things on that. I need to read more. I don't know. I find it interesting to me. You know, an NBA player who leaves Under Armour because they didn't sign Caitlin Clark. To me, there's probably more to the story than that, but I don't get it. Yeah, Steph Curry. Freedom. Steph Curry apparently disconnected with Under Armour because he wanted them to sign Caitlin. He left. So that's been the talk I caught in passing today because I've been busy today, but yeah. But that's oh no. Jules has she's got the gauze, so she can't fill us in. Muffet McGraw. I used to watch her coach too. And now she be talking junk about she coached Notre Dame. I used to watch her coach Notre Dame. Now she be running her mouth about politics. Jules says, oh, what is that? I had a really terrifying bad dream and I clenched. Oh, I got a bruised tooth short of cracking my tooth. Wow. I had never heard the term bruised tooth before until a couple months ago when I was like, man, I'm having a little pain in the tooth. And they said it's like a bruised tooth. It still hurts if I bite on it. Doesn't hurt otherwise. Clara says, I wonder if Rachel Demita would come on and tell us more about it. She knows Adam Silver. You mean more about what? More about Steph Curry? So what did they do for you there? Jules, what did they do? They told me there's nothing they could do. Other than give me a steroid. I'm not trying to have no steroids. Oh, the CBA stuff. We ain't gonna hear nothing until November 30th. Kat says, I had this thought today, Miss Adrienne. What would Pat Summitt think of all this nonsense? I think she would be mortified. Yeah, the CBA stuff. I wonder too, like, I have wondered what she would think of the transfer portal. I have wondered what she would think of NIL. I would be really interesting to me because when this NIL stuff, they have these obligations, and I've heard other coaches talk about it. They have to manage those obligations. Was it Jan Jensen? Actually, I've heard her say they have a certain, like, they've got other responsibilities when they have NIL deals and stuff. You're trying to have a team. You're trying to have practices. You're trying to have that. I have a hard time thinking that Pat Summitt would be able to handle that, Coach Summitt. But the CBA stuff, she probably would be like, I guess that's their business. I'm staying over here in the college lane. I don't know. But I think she would be mortified by a lot of the stuff that we see. So Jules says Rachel has WNBA fatigue and is not going to be covering anything regarding it until they're actually done with negotiations. I'm not watching her. What is she covering? Lisa says there will only be 12 players that make the World Cup team. So all of these players will not make the team. Yeah. I'm just surprised that Kelsey Mitchell is not part of the process at this point. Kat said I had an old root canal get infected. They cut through my gums and removed that root. It was one of 3, a molar, and then they sealed it off. I've never had any. We y'all just this dentist talk. All of it. Nobody's coming on. Nobody's coming on the mic. A 1-2 on the microphone. She says she gets tired of all the drama, but in the NBA, turned into worms. What's up, Smooth Will? Smooth Will. What's the drama in the NBA right now? What's the NBA drama? How have you been, Smooth Will? What is the NBA drama? Who's coming on? There's the link. Who's coming on? I had the tooth next to it, and apparently it needs a root canal. I'm so good about dental hygiene, etc., and went to a specialist that dug around and then put me on antibiotics. Oh my. Well, you need to feel better. Feel better, Jules. She's covering the NBA. I thought I was going to be covering the Pacers, and then everybody got hurt. And so I still want to do some NBA. Clara, I think it's a conflict of interest. Kelsey has several things scheduled to help youth with her nonprofit. So, you know what? It's hard to believe that Kelsey wasn't asked. So maybe she did. Maybe she turned it down. you know. Oh, the sports betting, for sure enough. Yeah, for sure. The cat says teeth are not fun. Have y'all heard the rumor that Tarasi may come out and join? Is that, I thought somebody was joking, Vian. Somebody said that last night's live stream. I thought it was a joke. That would be wild. They don't know. No coming back. Let these young folks do their thing. She shouldn't have even been in the Olympics. Ruth, thank you so much. I appreciate that. High 10 to you too. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Diana, see, I can imagine what it feels like for the players of the WNBA who did not have NIL. They're like, wow, we missed out on all that. And then now Diana Taurasi, she stepped away at 41 years old. And now they got an opportunity to make like $2 million with Project B. Would she come out and take a spot from someone else? Maybe. Interesting. You want that money. Freedom says, I'd go on. Oh, you come on, but I have not kept up with anything regarding basketball since the WNBA season. I wouldn't even know what to say. Surprise, surprise, right? That the CBA is still not resolved. I'm glad you're doing the Iowa Hawkeyes. Me too. They were fun to watch. I hope Chit Chat is doing better. No drama in the NBA. Isn't it interesting though how there's not been a whole lot more conversation about the sports, the betting situation? Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. She may not want to do it. What's up, Shannon? Smooth Will says, I've been great. Work. My Knicks are treading water with new coach Mike Brown. I'm looking for my Knicks to make a deep run this season. Can anybody beat OKC? Smooth Will. Kelsey has been posting on her page all the youth camps she's doing. Okay. Tiffany Green and Carolyn Peck. I was laughing when I was listening to Rachel's podcast, and she said that, and I thought about the sports betting. No drama. It's just different with the WNBA. It's a whole level of drama. Let's see. Tarasi, she's too slow now. I was calling a federal investigation players to drama. Disappointed in my liberty this past season. What do you think about Sandy Brondello being adios? So, Smooth Will, you are a Liberty fan. So I got to ask you a painful question because I've talked a bit about this. Do you really feel like the Liberty won that championship in 24? Sore subject. Jules says, Ruth, is this you? Are you the one who lost your father a few months back? I think everyone's trying to remember names, and YouTube is changing names. We're about to get the second half started. Chit Chat, Brian says, is day to day. Jan Jensen said she's just sore and didn't think she would practice today. But what about, we heard that she's out for 2 weeks. No, is that wrong? Clara said, yeah, that's my things. Really, I don't keep up. Oh, I don't keep up, but I do have some fun opinions on the other leagues. I personally think leagues should not be able to tell you what you can do in the off season. Well, I mean, if they're paying you enough, if I'm running a league, I don't know. What happens, though, if you get hurt somewhere else and then you can't perform for your team, for your league, for the main league? 5 men were at the courthouse today in New York City, and the other 2 big names go in next Tuesday. Hmm?
She's trying to lift this program. But that graphic there, I didn't let it stay up long.
5 men. I'm not sure what you mean. What did I miss?
NCAA tournament. She had 10 points, 10 steals, and 10
What am I
assists.
missing?
So this young woman that you're watching coach Central Michigan
Clara Yolanda has been missing since August.
have a triple-double in the NCAA tournament.
Yolanda who? What am I missing?
You want to make sure you keep your foot on the gas. Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Y'all got me confused.
yeah, you're scoring a lot off your defense, and that's great.
5 men. I'm confused. Here we go. Coaches. Smooth Will, wow, you know it's hard to say no when you're on the winning side. My mentality was I'll take a New York championship anyway I can get it. I know that's unfair. No, I hear you. As a fan, you would definitely say that. Yeah, unless they pay you all year long. Well, I mean, are they WNBA players all year? Oh, missed. Left it short. Good vibes says I'm lost too, right? I'm confused. But like, are you considered a player all year long? Now, honestly, they don't give you any insurance all year, so there's that. But if I'm doing negotiations, I would want my players good hands, Hannah. I would want my players not to play in another league, I think, professionally. Like I knew high school coaches who would not let players do other things in their season. When they would have like open gym for softball or open gym for basketball when they were playing volleyball, they didn't allow them to participate. I personally never said no to that because I don't like making decisions out of fear. But in a professional league, I don't know. Past players and what? Okay, so good vibes is lost to like I am. I'm like, we started talking about courthouse. Oh, Yolanda used to watch the games with us in here, and we chatted some. Oh, we do have a Yolanda. Miss rebound. The only one I've heard was, oh, you're talking about the men in the you're talking about the guys with the sports betting. I got it now. I got it. It's gonna be interesting. Hannah faked the handoff, missed another shot. And I still didn't get up. The box score. Rebound.
Outstanding their defense has been so far this season.
Sanchez for 3. 45-31 Notre Dame. Sanchez with 5 points, Hannah with 13 on 6 for 12 shooting, 14 from Prosper, 4 from Prosper, 7 from De Jesus, 6 from Bransford, 4 from Cowles, and 6 from Moore. Look at that defense. Oh, Hannah with the cookies. Mercy. And then the go ahead pass, too much on the pass. Too much mustard. How many steals does she have? Hannah has 5 steals tonight already. It's ridiculous. She's averaging over 6 steals per game. She's got 5 already in the beginning of the third quarter. There's the rebound. She's bringing the ball up. Kicks it out. Prosper drains the 3, gives Hannah another assist. It is 48-31 Notre Dame. Both teams 4-1 record. Oh, block number 5. Here comes Hannah. 2-on-1 break. Oh my! Oh! Goodness gracious! And she smiled. Did you see that move? Oh yeah. Juju is definitely gone for the rest of the season. She faked the pass. She had a 2-on-1 break. She put it back behind her like that, like she was going behind the back, came up. Look at that. Spreads out, goes behind like that, cups it. Oh, my goodness. She's fun to watch. Google FBI NBA. I looked up and read that they are insured all year through the CBA. Well, that's not what they were. One of the players in Athletes Unlimited last year got hurt, and she was collecting money because they supposedly don't have insurance. That's what I heard. What? Clara, I'm just thinking, since it's their job, if they don't cover them all year long, then they shouldn't have rights all year long, but really they should be training with their teams. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like Juju, yep, she's definitely going to be gone. I haven't watched her other video. Who was number one pick? You mean the draft lottery? I was live last night. The number one pick goes to Dallas again. So Paige Beckers will have the number one pick. The number two pick will be Minnesota. The number three pick will be Seattle. The number four pick will be, was that Chicago? Is Chicago 4 or 5? Oh. Number 4 will be the Mystics, and then number 5 will be Chicago. So Wings, Lynx, Storm, Mystics, and Sky in April. That's the order, which is going to be interesting. Who's going to get that number one pick? Got a video coming on that. Yep. They are up to 30 people involved, but Billups and Rozier go next week. Damon Jones, I believe, is at the courthouse today. Okay. Like pay them all year and have them train, basically. But I don't know. One of the things they've been saying is that their body needs a break, and yet they go and they play overseas to make more money. The money that they make, though it's, trying to compare it to the men, it's a lot less money, but they're only playing a few months. I think Paige will have some influence, just like Caitlin Clark did. Yeah, I imagine so. A lot of people are thinking it's going to be AZ Fudd. I'm not in favor of these relationship teammates stuff, but we'll see. Asian Bam, they've been a couple for some time now, right? She said he's perfect. Perfect. Oh, another steal. Hannah Hidalgo with her 6th steal. It's ridiculous. And they're moving the ball around. Inside, turns, gets blocked. Man. So that's, let me see, number 5 is Cowles. They got 10 on the shot clock. Hannah with the ball at the top. Calls for a screen. Uses the screen. Oh, my goodness. Inside out move. Did an old Cynthia Cooper inside out move. Whoo. Big Niners game. Okay, so Dallas needs a big, not Fudd. That's what people are saying, though. It's going to be Fudd. But they might need another Fudd. They might need Fudd because Arike may not be there. That's the thing with the CBA. We have no idea. Will they not have Arike, and then they're going to need another guard to work with her? I don't know. And everybody's assuming, nice three from Michigan. Everybody's assuming that Paige is going to want to play with AZ Fudd, but I don't know. So does that mean they will only split share in royalties while employed? There's that too, Chody. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on players like Chit Chat and Hannah who are shorter when it comes to being able to play in the WNBA? Well, both the WNBA and the NBA have always had, shorter players. It can be a problem, but they also sometimes have the speed. Ari McDonald is only 5'6", But of course I don't know if she's a good example. She did get cut from teams. So I think Hannah can play in the WNBA. That defense, her defense and her quickness. Yeah, relationship teammates are awful. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that question, Barry. A lot of players who get drafted don't make teams. But when I see Hannah, I have a hard time believing that she's not going to make a WNBA team. She's still got another year to go. Does that mean they only, royalty? Employees of the WNBA. Barry, I think you just have to be really, really good and valuable in multiple areas if you're short. Oh, there you go. I didn't even see that. If you look at Ari McDonald, she could get to who under bigs so good. Yeah. How tall is what's her name? Goodness, I done forgot her name already. Who's the other guard? Who's the other guard we picked up? Odyssey. How tall is Odyssey Sims? She's 5'8". Okay. Yeah, Chit Chat is only 5'4". I think it's too early to tell, her prospects. Fudd may go to the Lynx. I also think those two will be separated this year. I don't know that either one of them will necessarily be on Minnesota. Muggsy Bogues, he was 5'3", and then you also had Spud Webb. Yep, exactly. Vian thinks Fudd and Beckers will play again. Oh yeah, Ari's married. Yep. He is a professional football player. Yeah, not Petty. Petty saw I was thinking of Odyssey Sims and her name just totally escaped me. Unrivaled had insurance on the players in case they were injured and it affected their WNBA season and they were unable to play and collect their WNBA salary. Get ready for Madden Greenway, who committed to Kentucky next year. She's going to be one to watch, and as it gets closer, I'll remind you. Please do. Please do. Mitchell Plum, Petty, they're all 5'8". One might be 5'7". Yeah. I think Mitchell is 5'8". How tall is Ariel Powers? She's 6 feet. Okay. Yeah, I think it's possible. One of the things, though, that they do say about Caitlin is that people forget how tall she is. A 6 foot, point guard gives her ability to see the floor better than some other point guards, and that's helpful. I think Mitchell really helps make the argument for shorter players. Yeah. Yeah, Hannah is 5'6". All right, first one goes in for Morrison. 35-52. Morrison makes 2.
The Irish. And she walks out with her hands behind her.
De Jesus. There's Morrison on her. Hannah cuts to the paint, sets the screen, comes back up top. Gets the screen from Prosper. Pat, oh, nice. Nice turn. Travel. Good call. Yeah. Heidemann might be gone. They both might be gone.
When I was here Friday for the game against USC, and I was sitting behind Notre Dame's bench, and
can we get more cookies? Oh, there we go. I asked for it, and there's a no-go. That was somebody else's cookies, but she was the recipient. Yeah, cookies for days. There they go. Off to the races. Offensive. Good call. She should have given that up. Isaiah Thomas was short by NBA standards. Yeah. Isaiah Thomas. And then the other Isaiah Thomas is short too. Isaiah Thomas was only 6'1". There's another Isaiah Thomas in the league, and he's 5'9". So there's that. For three, missed everything. She was too open. What happens with those eligible for the draft if there's no 2026 WNBA? They get a job and use their degree. Cookies! Hannah Hidalgo pulls it back out. Oh my goodness. Passes, but it gets blocked. Good look down low. And they threw it away. Sloppy. Yeah, I think they better go use that degree. Oh my goodness, I'm putting tabs in my Bible and I'm listening, and I just put Isaiah on. I just put Isaiah on when you said that. How weird. That's prophetic. That is prophetic, or as some of my friends would say, pathetic. That's pathetic on my part, not prophetic. That's so cool. There's an Asian guy that's 5'8". Hannah Hidalgo. That wasn't Prosper. Yeah, Branford. Don't mess with me. I'm trying to learn these players. You have not, Vianne. I've been thinking about that. I'm thinking, however I do it, I'm thinking after the new year. I have been thinking it. You have not forgotten. You have not missed it. She's putting the tabs on. What the Lord trying to tell you? Wait, no way. I'm reading Isaiah. Get out of here. I'm reading Isaiah daily right now. Uh-oh, something's going on with Isaiah. Something's going on with Isaiah. If you, I don't know, you guys might not be in the area, but if you're near Pennsylvania, I guess, I don't know what they're showing in Pennsylvania, Sight and Sound, but if you ever get a chance, cookies, to see David, I got to see that. He threw it away. At Sight and Sound, so good, so good. First time I got to go to Sight and Sound. But I don't think she's done one yet. No, I haven't done one yet. I'm doing a class on Revelation on Wednesday night at my church. Woo, that's a tough one. Oh, cookies! And just throws it up. You guys getting sloppy now. They're getting cookies and then they're trying to throw the pitch ahead pass too much. Yes, Chit Chat is 5'4". That is true. She's fun to watch. I'm in PA cold prepping. You can see Sight and Sounds. I don't know what's playing there, but here in Missouri, Branson, they are doing David, which I got to see last Thursday. Like, it's unbelievable. Ah, almost cookies against us. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Prosper up top for three. Sanchez for three. It was so good, Kat. I saw it on the free weekend on YouTube. Oh, I didn't know that they did that. I can imagine. You saw Noah. It's amazing. Like, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. That's the only way I can describe it. Yeah. I saw three different shows while I was there. I did the dinner theater, Dolly Parton Stampede dinner theater at Branson as well. And then I did another comedy one. What did Duck Chaser say? You actually watching what we commented? Did I miss something, Duck? Or is that like a genuine question? And for three, they keep ending each quarter with like big shots. Central Michigan, I mean. Yeah, she's just saying it. They need to hire me to do this. She's just said it. At the end of each quarter, they hit a big shot. It's got some great prophecy in it. I have a book of the old maps of the Middle East with a clear sheet with the new maps printed on it, and it's awesome. All right. It's a very interesting book in the Bible to study on. Oh, is he saying he's surprised that I'm commenting? Do people not do that? Duck Chaser. Clara, Brian, I love the Lord has shown me so much through prayer and the connection to the Old Testament prophecies. I love the archaeology too. I go over all the theories of mystery, Babylon, and all. You guys going deep. Deep. Kat says, I'm glad you got some fun, relaxing, recharging time. Yes, I needed it too because the family stuff is going on. I appreciate your prayers and your thoughts. So after the long drive to and from New York and everything going on with my auntie, I knew that I had something to look forward to. So I had a few days home and then was able to go to Branson, which had been planned for a few months. So that felt really good. I mean, I'm posting stuff on Facebook, like all the stuff we did. If you've never done an escape room, you need to do escape room. I did escape room. I did the aquarium. I did in Springfield, Missouri. I did the Fantastic Caverns. Oh my goodness, 3 shows, one of them being David, which was amazing. Ate too much. It was so cool. What's up? Duck Chaser says, I'm new to live stuff. Happy to realize it's real. Absolutely, Duck Chaser. Glad you're here. Freedom says, welcome. Yes. Jody said, you look so happy. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Freedom, the funny thing about the escape room is that they finally posted our picture, I guess last night. I saw it today. We didn't get out of the room. Okay, it was 3 of us. We didn't make it. They posted 26 pictures of all the people who did the escape rooms last week. My 3 The only group that didn't make it out. We're the only losers in a whole week at the escape room. I gotta go back because I was the first time I'd ever done it, and I've always wanted to do it ever since I heard of it. And I'm like, we gotta redeem ourselves. I gotta go because I think we have one near where I live. And one of my friends said, she says she's never doing it again because she's not going to pay to find out how stupid she is. That's what she said. She's not going to pay to find out how stupid she is. She can do that for free, she said. I feel like I needed that one experience. We're the only group that doesn't have a sign saying, I escaped, we won, blah, blah, blah. Ours says, we'll escape next time. Embarrassing, honestly, but it was so much fun. I'd love to do it again. I just was clueless about some of the clues, and I do think some of it was just bad clues. Okay, cookies. Mercy. Yeah, Kentucky lucky. I was not lucky. Okay, all three of us. We had to keep walkie-talkieing for clues. And then we needed clues for the clues. Okay. Jody says, too funny. I can't believe all three of you were trapped. You all should have been on audio. Oh, to be a fly on the wall. And they don't let you do video or anything like that. We didn't even bring our phones in. And we couldn't do it. We needed help with like the first clue. It was difficult to me. And I don't think they were the best clues. That's my story. Kat says, we only got out because they gave us a ton of hints. We finally cried uncle. We're like, we can't do it. We couldn't do it. And she was giving us hints. And she said, you got 5 minutes to go, because we were in an hour one. She's like, you got 5 minutes to your hour's up, but nobody is coming in after you. So if you want to stay a little bit longer, you can. And we did for like 5 minutes longer, 10 minutes longer. And then we were like, what are we doing here? We don't know what we're doing. And if you know how competitive I am, you know that was a problem. I just was like, I want to do it again. You feel like you'd be decent at escaping. Some of the clues just didn't make sense to me, like some of the things that you had to do. So I think some of it has to do with how it's created, how the game is created itself. That wasn't the whole problem, but I do think that they could have done a better job with some of them. So I don't know. So Kat, how many people, was it just you and your sister? Let's see. Hannah Hidalgo has 6 steals. So she has her average tonight. 6. She's got 23 points in 29 minutes. She's 11 of 17 from the field. She missed both her threes, but she's shooting a lower 3-point percentage this year. She made her free throw. She has 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 steals. Wow. And the whole team has 16 steals. She's got 6 of them. Central Michigan has 3 steals. Central Michigan shooting 38%. Notre Dame shooting 57%. Obviously, this is not a top-notch team. So there's that too. Let me see. So Clara, you got to go do one. It was our spouses and kids too, a big group. I think the kids were smarter than us. I'm just surprised at how many people did it. Like how many people made it. I'm like, this thing was hard. No, she's got 6 steals. Oh, well, you mean 16 for the whole team? Yeah. But remember, Hannah Hidalgo, a few games ago, she had 16 steals all by herself. That's just wild. So the escape room was 8. We could have had as many as 8 people, and we had 3. Good job, Duck. Now, Duck Chaser, listen, we don't always start talking about all kinds of stuff, but the game is a bit of a blowout. And when that happens, we get into all kinds of conversations, and sometimes members of the channel will come on, and because they can come on and talk live on video or audio. But If it's like WNBA season and Indiana Fever's playing, we're like totally dialed into the game. But right now, it's college early and it's blowouts. So we start talking about food. We start talking about Bible studies. We start talking about escape rooms and Branson shows. So I'm glad you're here. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you can chill with us. And Freedom said, I forgot all about this game. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. It is 41 Central Michigan, 67 Notre Dame. It's almost 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, and Central Michigan has not scored, and Notre Dame has 8-0. 8-0 run right now. So, yeah, it can be kind of ugly games. But, these teams like Central Michigan and some of these other teams, they are at least getting, they're getting experience. Clara forgot too. Jules forgot too. There we go. Okay, here comes Maddie Morrison. Oh, cookies. De Jesus finds Prosper off the glass. Got to figure this out. I'm down. What you got to figure out, Doc? I think there's a little ADHD here. Got to figure out. Hang out with us. More cookies. Oh, but cookies again. Cookies came back. Oh, for 3. And this is what I'm saying, right? About the boring game. I think these blowouts they don't draw the kind of attention that I think is good. Maybe they should they should do tournaments like March Madness all the time. Here comes Morrison. Duck Chaser, if you mean you're down in your spirits, I'll be praying for you. We have a good time and encourage one another. Did you see number 16 North Carolina got beat by Rhode Island 68-63? Women's basketball, Jules? Sometimes there are upsets, right? Here they come. Hidalgo. Oh my. Kicks it out. Misses. 5 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Women's basketball, good. I say good because those upsets are pretty good when it's not my team. Kat says Rossies are the best bunch. That's right. Family. Obviously, Thursday is Thanksgiving, so we won't be having the members live. I hope you all are planning to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Caitlin, Sophie, Lexi used to try the escape room together. Tres leches. I think the whole team, like the starting 5 of the team or the whole team should do it. Would be fun. I want to see an upset on Friday. Wait, who's playing on Friday? Who's playing Friday? Oh, wait, is that UConn? Ryan Lexi would have them out in no time. She basically had a 4.0 at Stanford while getting her degree and master at the same time in engineering. Oh, Bears and Eagles. Well, Clara, are you suggesting that the smart people do well? Please be careful how you answer that, seeing as we lost. My team lost. I think that would be so cool for social media and drawing attention, getting the fans excited. Like an escape room that we could actually watch with our favorite teams. I think that would be really cool. Just like everybody got all excited about watching Caitlin, Lexi, and Sophie on the golf course. That'd be so much fun. Freedom got through the escape room with no problem. Suggesting your group is not. Don't say it. Don't say it. Freedom got through without a problem. I had a big problem. I hope they clip the Eagles, cut their wings off. Oh, I'm over here trying to pray for you, Duck Chaser. He says, not down in spirits, down to listen and participate. Don't normally play on my phone. All right, that's good. That's a better down. That's a better down. For sure. Engineers do well. We needed not biography. We needed to know geography. We needed to know, it was just tough. We needed to know things that we didn't realize I didn't know what to expect, but it was tough for us. And we had some smart people. I mean, with three of us, I think we were pretty intelligent. I didn't know that there was NFL on Friday. Engineers' minds. Yeah. Yeah, the English teacher and me couldn't get the job done. Cookies! And there's Hannah. It's 4 minutes to go. How long do you keep her in? My niece is taking her son and 8 friends to the skate room for his birthday. That's what he wanted instead of a huge party. I like it. And I'm going to look, and I want to do one close to home. I want to do it again. Like I said, one of my friends said she ain't paying again to find out she's stupid. She said she's not going. But my other friend says she wants to do it again. I'm ready to do it again. I can go tomorrow and be happy. Man. Chip, Sherry's Hobby Farm. Jules said, I can't stand the Eagles, but I'm a Vikings gal, and they're in the tank, so hopefully the Bears can beat them. I have a good friend who is a huge Eagles fan. Okay, so now that's what I thought. Hannah's out with 3:33 to go. She will leave the game. And she will leave the game with 25 points. 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 steals, 3 turnovers. She's something else. I think they gear them toward young people in online culture. Well, the one I was in was definitely not for young people. I don't think. The score is 49-78. And it's less than 3 minutes to go. Cherry and Hannah just exited the game because it's just a blowout, as these often are. And baseline jumper. Is that Sanchez? 80-49. That's what I'm talking about. Notre Dame is number 19. Clara says, I want to do axe throwing for my birthday. I was pretty good last time. I've never made an axe, but I make knives and jewelry. Okay. So could probably make one. Might be easier than an escape room. Might be. Let me look and see. Do we have for sure a skate room here? 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Skate room. I think we have one local. Yep, we sure do. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. I never thought about doing that as a person's they do as a person's for a birthday present, but now you're giving me an idea. What? What is that? Oh, long three. Short. Here comes Central Michigan. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think you just gave me a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that for a friend of mine, and pay for, for her to have a group. My friend back home. It's a belated birthday. Hopefully she's not listening. She could go. She and her husband have 4 kids. That could be 6. That's such a good idea. Thank you. Oh, nice. Drive to the basket, but can't get the roll. 1 minute and 28 seconds. You're a true crime. Good night, Martha. Yeah, I don't like to do the crime thing. The one I did, they had all kinds of different ones. We did the one that was called Tourist Trap. So the premise being that you try to go on this, go away, but you're long 3, Notre Dame. But you had, it was like you had to locate your passport, that somehow your passport got misplaced or something. That was what we did. They had like Sasquatch thingy. They had all kind of stuff. And I think one of them was like a true crime thing, like not a true crime thing, but a mystery, like a mystery. They had one that was man overboard or something, and but it didn't have any details about how to figure that one out. And that particular escape room was closed, so I didn't know. Jules says UCLA, yes, that should be a great game. UCLA versus Texas. Yeah, let me put in some of these other ones. College basketball. So we've got UCLA. Nope. Tomorrow is anything tomorrow. USC plays tomorrow. Tennessee Tech. I'm sure that's going to be a blowout. UCLA and Texas. Yes. Wednesday at 1:00. And that's it. So they were 4-1. They are now 4-2. Michigan and Notre Dame goes to 5-1. Neil Ivey is always dressed up. Hannah Hidalgo with the big smile. And number one is Radigan. Okay. And let me see. Hold up. Looking at the schedule. Louisiana Tech plays Baylor. Duke plays South Carolina. Oh, that's going to be good. That's Wednesday, November 26th, too, at 3:30. Duke in South Carolina. And we do not have church this Wednesday night. Might be able to see that. Iowa, Western Illinois. Thursday is Thanksgiving. Who's got to play on Thanksgiving? TCU plays at 8:00. Friday, you got anything good? TCU, Marist. Saturday. I think Sunday is the next. Oh, UConn and Xavier. Tennessee. Oh, Sunday. Tennessee versus UCLA. I think I might have to be live for that one if I can. Sunday at 3:30 Central. Yeah, that might be good. That might be good. So, yeah. CC is so competitive. It's working so... it'll be so interesting to be able to watch. Oh, yeah, in the skate room. Exactly. Jules likes the true crime. My best friend did one that was a few stories, and it has several mazes, one in each room, but I feel like they were easier because they got through the whole thing. Well, I don't know, but 25 people got through the one I got. Well, it wasn't the same one I did. It was all the different ones in that week. And we had different rooms too, but you couldn't get to the next room because you had to do the clue and get the key so that you could get to the next room. We had to get help. I've done escape room a few times, Dee and Buddy, and I think the key is having more people on your team. When I went with a larger group, we had a good variety of knowledge and skills. That's an excellent point. We had 3. They could set up an escape room scenario and charge people to watch it, and the money goes to the winning team's favorite charities. I like that too. I like that a lot. It's almost like building a winning trivia team. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, it's sort of like phone a friend. Like you got friends that you can phone who are good at certain things. But I had no way, I didn't know what to expect because I had never done it. I had no clue. Excuse the pun. Yeah, Lisa says she's prepared to be fun. Clara says, oh, true crime would be awesome, but war history would be my jam, or Bible trivia would be mine too. I'll take anyone in the Bible trivia any day. I would be better in the New Testament, in the Old Testament, but yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, South Carolina versus Duke. CC would be fun to watch and anything. She's interesting. Dee and Buddy, that's what my best friend said. They had a big group. It's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. Clara says she's interesting. Me and my bestie might be competition in the Bible trivia. Yeah, I love it. Hey, let me, if you are looking for a good game, because in Branson, we rented a condo, 3 of my friends. So we played the game because, condos sometimes have games they have in there. Yeah, you can be my Old Testament partner. Exactly, Kat. I should have known that too. I should have known that. It's a game called The Green Team Wins. We had so much fun. It's called Green Team Wins. We had a lot of fun on our last night there, which was Friday night. Green Team Wins. I love board games. I love word games. I love acting games, those kinds of things. Green Team Wins is a fun one if you're looking for a game. All you people talking about, you guys are talking about doing competitions and stuff, and I can't get anybody to do Jeopardy. I've been trying for a year now to get a Jeopardy game going. A year. I bought the game, the Jeopardy. I had to buy it. You guys I've shown you the board. I've shown you how it works. And every time I asked, I had a couple and then we couldn't do it because it didn't work. And then this year I asked and nobody said anything. In the members, I asked. Let's go, Chip. Out of 2,000 questions, I technically missed 10. Wow. But 3 of their answers were wrong. I love it so much. Wait, that's the name of the game? Chip and Sherry says, I'm an Old Testament history buff. I took a college course on Old Testament. I'm impressed. I'm too stupid for Jeopardy. No, you're not. It's not. It's basketball Jeopardy. It's basketball Jeopardy, and there's all the categories and everything. You might not have been there when I did that. I did it in a members live like a year ago. I did like an example of what it was, what it would be like. So much fun. I thought there was a team. Yes, that was last year, Kat. We had Amor, and I think Kara was going to be timekeeper. We had like 3 people, and then there were scheduling conflicts. But then when I asked like a month or so ago, I'm like, who's going to do it? And nobody wanted to do it from the members, because I think it would be so much fun. Clara said, as soon as I finish reading the last book of the Bible, I start over reading again. Hey, do the Bible trivia, and I'll be on. Yeah, that would be fun. Maybe we'll do something like that on the second channel. Yeah, but I know what you mean. This is the first time I'm reading the Bible. I usually read the Bible through as it's chronologically, but for whatever reason, this time I wanted to go from Genesis straight through to Revelation the whole way, which is not really the ideal way to read it. But this is what I felt like doing. So that's what I'm doing this time. Duck Chaser says, I'm new to the WNBA. Got here watching CC. Yep. Now I'm ride or die fever. Yep. I see many other great players in the league. If that's not offensive, I will follow this. No, that's not offensive. Not offensive at all. I think we're in the same. Listen, we were pulling for the fever, and a lot of people have the same. I mean, there are some people who are total CC, and if she's not playing, they're not watching. But a lot of us have grown to learn about other players and cheer for other players. I was a part of the WNBA in the early times of the WNBA, and then I went away, other than a game here, game there, like boom. And then Caitlin brought me back to the WNBA, but I love the fever. And so, no, all fever. And some others, some other players as well. So, yeah, definitely welcome. Yep. We cheer for each other too. Yeah, exactly. It's a community. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, it wasn't a thrilling game, but Notre Dame got the win, and I hadn't seen Hannah play yet this season, but the hype is real. I know it's a less, Central Michigan is certainly not UConn, but it's always good to hang out with you. And so we'll see what happens. So we cheer for each other. Chip says, for my birthday, my best friend gave the coolest Bible book, Rose Book of Bible Charts, Maps, and Timelines. I can see that history buff in you for sure. That's cool. Love it. All right, everybody. Freedom says Hannah's an amazing player. She needs more coverage. Yeah, I agree. I mean, and on both sides of the ball. Jules, thanks for entertaining live. Taking another pain pill. Yeah, get that tooth taken care of. Good night, and thank you for all your info. You're full of it. That didn't sound right. You're full of info. Oh man. Let me see. I read it first book to last, but often the Lord nudges me to move around. I read Revelation twice before I start over. To me, the Old Testament is like a storybook. It's so interesting. Yeah, I love it. It's just so it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's good. It's good. Thank you. Fun as always, Brian. Thank you so much. I will continue. Yeah, for real. Yeah, this is real. Duck was like, wait, there's real interaction? Absolutely. All right, everybody. We're going to call it an evening, and always have your notifications on because you just don't know. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for every super chat, comment, hit the like button if you haven't. Thank you if you have. And always appreciate you so much. Special. I always tell everybody the most generous people, and you're just the best. You're just the best over here on the Adrienne Ross Show. So I will catch you next time, God willing.